Have you ever met or heard of someone who changed the way you see the world? Maybe they didn't even know they were doing it, but through their words, their actions, or simply the way they lived, they made you want to be a better person. Well, that's inspiration. Who inspires you? Tonight I want to tell you about someone who inspires me, Mattie Stepanek. Have you heard of Mattie Stepanek? Mattie Stepanek is a poet, philosopher, and a peacemaker. This is Mattie. He has written poetry that has inspired millions of people worldwide. Here's Mattie with his hero, fellow peacemaker and former President of the United States of America, Jimmy Carter. President Jimmy Carter said of Mattie, "We have known kings and queens, and we've known presidents and prime ministers, but the most extraordinary person whom I have ever known in my life is Mattie Stepanek." This picture was taken of Mattie on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2001. You'll notice on the back of Mattie's wheelchair a range of life support equipment almost bigger than the boy himself. Mattie depended on this equipment every day for every single breath he took. Therefore, it was always important for him to make every breath count. In 2001, in the immediate aftermath of the terrible tragedy of 9/11, when politicians, priests, and presidents struggled to console and comfort people, Mattie, then 10 years old, an ordinary boy with an extraordinary gift and a sense of purpose, travelled throughout America and used every breath he had to share his message of peace with millions. Mattie didn't choose to be born with an extremely rare form of muscular dystrophy. He didn't choose for his 3 only siblings to die of the same condition before the age of 3. He didn't choose for his mother to be diagnosed with adult onset of the same condition and face the fierce, fathomless fear that she may in fact die before him. He didn't choose for his parents to separate and divorce. However, Mattie did choose to be grateful and to make a list every day of the things that he could choose. He chose to travel around America when it was physically very difficult for him, addressing his poems and messages of hope and peace to large groups of people. He chose to address Congress on Capitol Hill in America, asserting the right of children with special needs to self-representation, having a say in their own education plans. He chose to wheel himself out onto the pier and watch the sunrise at every opportunity. Mattie chose to be at peace with himself. At age 11, Mattie had said of life, "However you press me, pain me, dare me, I shall live you fully. I shall find peace in the storm of disease. I shall find joy in the heart of pain." My name is Mattie Stepanek, and I shall be an ambassador of love. Mattie wanted to be remembered as the poet, philosopher, peacemaker who played. He played after every storm. In fact, that was one of his key messages. Play after every storm. Mattie's message reminds me that life isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about finding joy despite them. He reminds me that we always have a choice. Every single one of us carries struggles that other people possibly may never see. Some people are fighting illness, some are dealing with grief, some are battling loneliness, some are plagued with thoughts that they're just not good enough. And that is why inspiration matters. Because sometimes A single encouraging word can change someone's entire day. Sometimes a story like Mattie's can change someone's entire life. When I think about Mattie Stepanek, I don't first think about his illness. I think about his smile, his hope, his wisdom, his determination to spread peace rather than fear, his ability to make people believe that life is precious no matter how difficult it becomes, his message to play after every storm. He reminds me that our circumstances do not define us. Our choices do. In 2004, Mattie Stepanek passed away at age 13, just shy of his 14th birthday. Depending on how you might think, some might say he died having lost the battle to his debilitating condition. But Mattie's mother, Jenny, said he died having fulfilled his life's purpose. Who inspires you? Who do you inspire? Because here's the truth. You never know who's watching. You never know who needs your smile, your message, your story. And maybe one day somebody will stand on a stage and say, there was someone who inspired me. And maybe, just maybe, they'll be talking about you.